But right now, this record is a secret, and I have it, and it's mad.
I don't even have to release this if y'all want to keep it a secret.
You should. Cowgirls From Heck, it's going to change.
Welcome to Overeducated and Underemployed. I'm Fedden. We got a really cool episode this week. I sat down with Thelma The Sleaze right before their show at the Bark a couple of weeks ago. LG, Hot Sauce, and Tinkerbell. Really fun group of people, but also, man, they put on a hell of a show. So please go see them. They're trying to make money on the road to put out their next record. We get into all of it. So stick around for that. Just a couple of things before I play that for you. We got P-Funk Fest. Let's take it to the stage. April 11th. I'm going to be there interviewing a bunch of people, broadcasting some live segments as well. So make sure you check it out. If you're not going to be there, make sure you at least check out my interview with Shonda Clinton, Danny Bedrosian, and look forward to the other ones that are coming. Had a really great talk with Thelma The Sleaze about the state of the country and all the stuff going on, as well as their new record and how they put their feelings about that into the new record and their music in general. It was really great. They're cat lovers like me. So LG, Hot Sauce, Tinkerbell, Pumpkin, and Janet say hello. Just wanted to let you know. That's my kitties. I'm going to be up in Athens, Georgia again next month, doing a few shows with Lanny Farmer. So come on out. Keep an eye out for those. I'll be at Flickr. I'll be at a Bar and Winder. I'll be doing the Clean Comedy show they have every month in Athens. So check that out. And then in May, I'll be at Don't Tell Comedy in Tallahassee. And I'm not sure now that I say that, maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I don't even know where it is yet. It just says East Appalachia Parkway. So get a ticket for that. Maybe I'll be there. Here's my interview with Thelma The Sleaze. Thanks for listening, y'all. Welcome to Overeducated and Underemployed. I'm here with Thelma The Sleaze. I've seen them several times, and I'm really excited to see y'all play again tonight. I'm going to start with the first question that I ask everybody, and I'll be honest, I typically do one-on-one interviews, so if this gets a little chaotic, I'm sorry. I like chaos, though.
There's a black cat right there. It's a sign. So that's just it's a funny thing. That's part of a sign that we always see black cats all over.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No. That's what this is. Yeah.
I just couldn't help it.
So tell me more about black cats, I guess, then. Since we're there.
They're our spirit animal.
Okay.
You want to tell them about Pepper?
Yeah, we were rehearsing for a New Year's Eve show a couple months ago at LG's house, and about halfway through, we took a break. LG went out for a cigarette, and she comes calling to me like, hot sauce, hot sauce. And there's a black cat out in her yard, just like meowing, a little tiny kitten. Yeah, just a little baby girl.
Laney.
And she was so sweet. Like, we found her. She was really friendly, just came up to us. And we were talking about bringing her to a shelter the next morning if she stuck around. We said, if she's here in the morning, like, we'll take her with us. And so sure enough, we woke up the next morning after rehearsal, and she was still there on the porch.
Right there, looking up at the door.
And we didn't have time to bring her to a shelter because we had to leave really early in the morning. So we took her with us in the van all the way from Alabama to Athens, Georgia. And she was a great little tour cat. She was hanging out in the van, super friendly and sweet, hung out in the venue with us.
She only
the whole
pooped
night.
on Hot Sauce with one.
And it was only me, but it was my fault.
And
She
it
was
was
really
like a
sorry.
very respectable
She was
poop.
really sorry.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. Like I should have read the signs. I should have given her a box or something. But yeah, we were talking about taking her. I was thinking about taking her, but it wasn't going to work out with my roommate situation. And so we're asking everyone, someone please take this cat. Someone please care for her. She's great. And so our friend in Nashville took her for a couple of days while we were recording, because we went straight from the New Year's Eve show to recording up in Nashville. And so one of our friends fostered her for a little bit, and then we found a home for her through a mutual friend of the band, big fan. And yeah, now she's living with him, and she's the only cat there, and she's so loved.
And you see them everywhere now. Huh?
Yeah, literally.
She must have got on like a black cat chat room and was like, yo, take care of my girls. Picked it up. Because now everywhere we go, it's like black cats everywhere.
It's so true.
And we have a
Everywhere.
song called Black Cat. So.
Yeah. All right. Now that we've had our ADD moment.
Had to get that.
Yeah, which I'm all for it. The first question I ask everybody on this show, because I think it really just, it's a good conversation starter, is what's the first song that you remember loving as a kid?
Ooh.
And I don't care whichever one of y'all think of it first is fine with me.
I think mine was Grange by ZZ Top.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I got me into drums too, that cool intro. That's mine.
Gosh, I have so many. It's hard to pick one. When music's like such a huge part of your life and you surround yourself with it every day, it's
Yeah, but is there one that like you remember from when you were like maybe the first one?
yeah. Man, probably was some like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's a good one.
Creedence Clearwater Revival was one of the first like real good bands that I was really, really stoked on as a younger kid. My brother got me super stoked on them, and yeah, I just love that old school shit. It's good.
Belly Feed the Tree.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So were y'all like really into music at a young age? Like how old were y'all when you were like being conscious of what you were listening to like that, you know?
Pretty young. My dad was really into all kinds of music, like a lot of classic rock. So I started listening to the Beatles and ZZ Top early on, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, and also like Skrillex and Calvin Harris and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was always music going on. Always the Pandora station was always on my TV. And
So your dad did Beth?
I was gonna say,
not that I know of.
I think
but-
Skrillex is when I realized I was getting old. Because I was like, sounds like a fax machine. Not all of it, but like a fax machine, yeah. That was just the first time I heard it. I was
Her dad does not do
No.
Beth.
No.
There's 2 black cats now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
They're congregating.
It's
they know we're
happening.
talking about them.
I think they just want to come to the show.
I think they do too.
Yeah.
They
And I
know.
play Black Cat.
Yeah.
My
Play our
cats
song.
love your record.
Really?
Yeah, when I put on Holy
Aw.
Water, they start like
It's
play
probably,
fighting
yeah.
and
Aw.
Probably some
Wrestling.
frequencies on there that only cats can hear. You know?
Yeah. That's the
Probably.
secret.
I do have like a pretty nice, modestly nice sound system.
No,
so
no Crosley for you? No Crosley?
not Klipsch. So Klipsch,
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Very
but
nice.
but not the high end Klipsch. But
Wow.
you know,
Yeah.
but
That's
but yeah,
respectable for sure.
I like the horn tweeters. Some people don't like the horn tweeters. But when did y'all start? When did you decide you wanted to play music as opposed to just loving music? Because I think that's something that happens. Some people really young, and some people it's like, they're adults or something.
I wrote my first song when I was 8. So
Hell yeah!
it was about Scooby-Doo.
Can you sing it?
No.
Dang.
When it was about
I thought she-
Scooby-Doo, me and
I
my
thought
friend
so, too.
Angie, we wrote a song about Scooby-Doo, and we wrote a song about being best friends. And then we put out folding chairs in the living room. And we were like, we have to have a concert. And we had a concert.
Yeah.
I think we closed it out by doing the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Just to add a little extra special razzle-dazzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
I remember writing songs with my childhood best friend Jordan, and we would have sleepovers, and we had our little song notebook. I would play guitar, and we would write lyrics that felt like life-changing, like life-altering. This is so meaningful, and looking back, it's just really sweet and fun to think of. It did take me a long time to get into playing live shows, and getting paid to play was a huge, just new thing for me. And when I first got a bass, probably 6 or 7 years ago, I was gifted an Ibanez bass and a bass amp. Because they're like, you play guitar, you're musically inclined, you're interested in it, but I didn't have any gear per se.
Gotcha.
So that changed everything for me. Getting gifted those 2 things just took off, and I didn't go back. I didn't look back. bass is my main kind of thing now versus guitar, which I grew up playing. Played trumpet and some flute. But yeah, bass is really, for me, that's where it's at. And this band really helped show me that too.
Yeah, you when did you start writing songs or playing before we move on from that? Do you
Yeah, the same deal. Like I would just casually write songs with my friends growing up. My brother's also a musician and we're pretty close in age, so we would goof around and write little songs growing up. But I wasn't really interested in playing drums until I was like 15 years old. And that's when I really felt like I found my passion. Because up until then, I did like piano, oboe. You do band and orchestra in school and stuff. Just feels like
First chair oboe.
Oh, nice.
So they say. That's the rumor.
It's true.
Just moved up several chairs this week.
Just this week alone.
So were you playing like rock and roll while you were playing oboe, or did it come
No.
later on? It came later?
Well, I started playing oboe. I played oboe for like 8 years. And then starting in, I think, 5th grade. And
I
then
would love to see you.
I think I still remember the scales.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah,
This
muscle
is
memory.
my B flat scale.
Wow.
But-
You sure spot it.
See, it doxed me. But no. Yeah, I wasn't really interested in playing drums until I was about 15. And once I did, it just felt like it all clicked. This feels right. And yeah, mostly just learn rock songs. And then as I got older and made
She
more
could play
physical
Eruption.
friends,
yeah.
I could, yeah,
Yeah.
on drums.
Yeah.
Oh, Hot for Teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was Hot for Teacher.
Okay.
Eruption. I was
Okay.
like, wait, are there drums in Eruption? I can play the drums for Eruption too. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know, just writing music as we go. And this record was really fun, getting to collaborate on some stuff.
I'm so excited for this record. It's going to be
Wh-
something else.
what did you grow up listening to? Because I feel like over the years, your sound has really evolved
Yeah.
to where at one point it was like you were dabbling in a few different genres, and now they're all infused into this sound that really feels like your own sound. So I'm curious where some of that, like your earlier influences, like what are some of the concerts you went to as a kid, and or isn't it
First concert was
Other than your own.
Davy Jones from the Monkees.
Oh,
sick.
nice.
Yeah, he took his shirt off.
Nice.
Kind of great.
Yikes.
Yeah.
But I saw REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how old he was then too.
Yeah, he's probably in his 50s for sure. Yeah, I saw Skittered at REO Speedwagon with my dad. My dad took me to a lot of concerts.
Yeah.
We grew up listening to Aerosmith. Get a Grip came out when I was like 8 or 9. You know, my mom had that in the fucking van. That and Pump. My dad got me a copy of Draw the Line when I was a kid. I was like, this is the shit. But I also grew up outside Chicago when I listened to a lot of R&B and hip hop and stuff. But just
I can see that a lot in your lyrics sometimes. I feel like your lyrics really flow.
SWV. You know, 90s were such a great time for music. So I feel very fortunate.
So you brought up the new record, and we don't have a ton of time to go super deep. So let's talk about the new record.
It's called Cowgirls From Heck.
All right.
And it's our heaviest record we've ever made.
Hell yeah.
Holy Water was written and arranged for 5 instruments and all these background vocals and all these different things, and it was overwhelming. But this is just a straight up hard ass power trio fucking throwdown.
Hell yeah.
I think more than anything, like for me, it's just about getting back to what made me want to play rock and roll in the first place, which was like Pantera and just heavier shit that I was new metal and shit. I grew up in that era, so it's yeah, and just making it really fun again because it became very not fun for a while. Yeah, just raging too, like the fucked up fucking state of the fucking world.
Yeah.
We should all get on stage and be screaming shit right now. It's fucking
Amen.
terrible.
Yeah.
And the fact that people are still making boring ass fucking bullshit music is pretty silly to me, but yeah.
I'm telling jokes about boiling billionaires alive. So
Yeah, you know,
Is it a joke?
eat the rich.
I have to say it's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
Legally, it's a joke.
but yeah, no, it's just And I've been playing with these ladies for a couple of years, and I fed off of what I knew they could. I try to do that whenever I play with anybody for an extended period of time, write shit that I know they can get in and get under. And did 11 songs in 2 days. We went back to a studio that we did a lot of our early albums at and EPs in Nashville called Battle Tapes.
Shout out Jeremy.
And I think I have to go out there and experience new things and try different things. But he really is the best. And
Oh yeah.
he's just the kind of guy who gets the flow. He has good taste, and he knows without me even really saying what I want. And so it's a really good ebb and flow working with him. And he also pushes you to try. He's a really, really fun guy to work with. And so we were able to do 11 songs in 2 days.
That's incredible. It sounds like you really knew what you wanted out of the record going into it.
I think the bar is always Funhouse by the Stooges. That's always the bar for every record.
That was one of my first records as a kid. I love that record.
Do it as live as
So
you
good.
can, and just feel. Nowadays, there's so much stuff you can do to spice shit up later. For me, it was just about capturing their energy and their chemistry. They have such a special chemistry, and they brought so much. I didn't even really want to do this shit anymore, really. So it was great to have them come in and make it fun again and make it more, because it should be fun. It's fucking rock and roll.
Yeah.
And definitely rock and roll has its dark side and struggles and things, but for the fucking most part, it's got to be fun and you got to be horny. And so
No ifs, ands, or buts
for a
about
while,
it.
I just wasn't horny, and it was scary. You know, could be premenopause, but we got it done. And I think some people are gonna get wet, and that's gonna be exciting.
Oh
Hell yeah.
Lots of people.
Yes.
Yeah, and so we're just like playing these songs mostly. I've never done this before, but we're literally almost playing entirely the new set. The set is just the new album, and there's like
Oh,
a couple
nice.
classics thrown in there for good measure, and just to give us a little bit of a leg in. But because I know some people do want to hear certain songs, but for the most part, we just play the whole fucking new record, and we have so much fun. And yeah, we still have to mix it. We still have to pull 10 grand out of our ass and all the other bullshit that comes along with it. But for right now, it's just a secret. It's a dirty secret in my Dropbox. And no one can have it. It's mine. And
It's exciting.
yeah, it's just fun right now. So we're just riding that high. And yeah, they're really getting under these songs live too. And I think based on the fan reactions and what people are saying, they're really excited. So it's good.
I think as much as fans might want to hear a certain song or whatever, like people that really appreciate what rock and roll is all about, most importantly want the band to be having a good fucking time.
I think it's you culture your fans. And I think I'm never giving a fuck what anybody wants from me. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I mostly just make whatever tickles me at the time, and whatever I'm listening to. I was listening to a lot of Robert Palmer, so I made Fuck, Marry, Kill and fucking Holy Water. It was just like, I wanted to make a really, really, I had so many great players at the time. I just wanted to go off the walls and see what we could do with all this fucking arrangements and shit. And yeah, with my country, I was just really sad and listening to old country songs. Yeah, this one I'm just fucking ready to rage. I hate everything now, and I want to just piss off normies.
I did say, like, when fascism was on the rise again, that I was like, at least music is gonna get fucking angry.
It's really not
Good.
though.
But it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah.
What else? So you always just written music for yourself. If you weren't going to release music, would you still be writing it?
I can't not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't not.
So
To you.
I mean, I think, what did we have? I think we had 30. I had 30 songs to pull from for this album. I just make a notebook. I have a whole process, and I go through it. And me and her got together. She's my drummer. She's a good kid. We just got together at this cool studio in Iowa called The Bank.
The Vault.
The Vault.
Yeah, it was a bank.
Yes, it was a bank, and this guy let us just jam on the songs together and track it and see what was working and what I felt like. Because you not only do the songs have to sound good on their own, but they have to create a mood and they have to I'm still a fucking dumbass who makes albums. I'm not really trying not to be, because nobody gives a shit.
I'm still a dumbass who buys albums.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
I have yours.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a niche now. And most people just want to hear a song and be like, boing, boing, boing. That's great. I like it. It sounds like something else. Like, so it's like, to make whole ass records, and I've made whole ass records. You want a whole ass record? There's whole ass records. And this is going to be a whole ass record too, but I'm not like, everything had to flow. There had to be an ebb and flow. There always has to be certain things on a Thelma The Sleaze album. There has to be a long jam. There has to be a mid-tempo banger. There has to be a ballad. There has to be those things.
Yeah.
But everything else for this album was just in the moment. Whoa, that's fucking weird. Let's do that. Oh yeah, this is banging. Try that. Or, hey, LG, what do you think about this? Oh, I like that. Do that.
Doing that in the studio was so fun too, just getting to experiment in real time. And there were a couple moments on the record that were just like improvised, and we kept them, and it feels so right.
It's so cool.
Yeah, because we have a chemistry, and that's really, I think, the best thing about a good record is you can hear people playing together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's palpable, that chemistry.
Oh, wow.
You recorded it
hear
live
it.
together.
Yeah. All at the same time, yeah. So
That
I'm going to
fucking
probably
rules.
do some vocal overdubs, but that's it. Not even overdubs. There's just 11 songs in 2 days is a lot, and there's a lot of screaming on this album.
Sure.
I wanted to set a very high bar for myself and be like, that's it! But
It sounds like it just poured out of you.
yeah, I'm fucking pissed. Fucking pissed.
So was that the motivation to...
Like every month, we shed our uterine line and bleed profusely from our fucking vaginas. And it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And it makes you very angry. You get cramps, you get fat for no reason, and it sucks.
And then you have to do that in fascism?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what's pissing me off. Yeah.
That part.
Was that the motivation for releasing music again? Or because I guess what you said something about I didn't really want to do this shit anymore.
Yeah.
It
sucks.
What kept you?
I'm not a fucking douche. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself. If something doesn't feel good or feel right, well, thank you, ma'am. I'll go on my way. I'm not gonna push shit. If the shit's flowing and the vibes are good and they're fucking jamming on it and the right people who I send shit to, I gotta select a few people. I was very secretive about this record. I barely sent it to anybody. Probably
This is the first time hearing about it.
3 or 4 of my closest friends, who I was like, what do you think about this song? Because I know they have good taste and I know they know what I'm capable of. But other than that, I was very tight-lipped about everything because I was just like, yeah, it's just, and I've been painting the last couple of years and I feel like it's really informed my creative process in a new way that I wanted to put into this record.
Yeah.
I've made fucking great records. I don't have to make any more records. I could really just chill the fuck out. But if I'm going to, it's gotta feel good. You know what I mean? It's gotta feel right, and I know it's gonna turn on to people. I've got like 13 fans, and I know what they want, and I'm giving it to them. They stuck with me through my last record, which was so silly and cathartic for me. And they deserve this. And they're going to have it. And they're going to be served it. And they're going to love it. Or they're not getting anything else. We have badass songs at home. But I'm still waiting for everybody to catch up.
The thing about being a leftist is you're right just early. It's always just early. So
yeah, and we don't really have to be political outwardly. We are, but the act of us entertaining people in a public space is political because we're women and I'm gay and I'm not going to blow their spot up, but that's not their business. But you know what I'm saying? We're political without even trying to be political.
Right.
Their existence purely in itself is a act of rebellion.
It's a front to the patriarchy. Yeah. But we are privileged and we do get some perks. But yeah, we work very fucking hard. And I'm a kind of bitch, I don't give a fuck where I am. I'm going to tell you to fuck the fuck off. And I'd really rather do it anyway. What really struck me is there was a car in the parking lot when we showed up. and it had these Trump 2020 shirts, but as like seat covers.
I didn't even see that.
And I saw it and I was like, huh. And as I walked in, I was like, well, this will be fun. You know, it just feels dirtier. It's like giving a hand job in the library. You know, it just feels naughty. And I'll do it. I'd much rather do that than play at a fucking co-op space where everybody feels the way I do about shit. I don't think
echo chamber.
Yeah, it's just an echo chamber. And it shows you, and it's an elitist. It's elitist. And I don't think anything's gained from that personally. I think you should get out in these fucking streets and bust heads. And I wouldn't still be making rock and roll if I didn't feel that way. If I if I went in that bar last night and said, "Wow, these are our songs, amen." I was like, no, fuck that. We're fucking standing upright. We're in a fucking room with the microphone. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. We're fucking queer. If you don't like it, you can fucking leave.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck yeah.
You know? And it felt dirty.
Yeah. No,
it was good. And I walked out with
it was
money.
Great.
And it was great.
Yeah.
And it's harder, but also like more rewarding too. Like like there's something about I think when you say the echo chamber thing is like that. At what point what are you doing it for at that point? If the only people listening to you already like are with you 100%, then it's just a distraction from like direct action.
I think the most important thing for artists to do who are in a position of privilege and have a platform is to lift other people up whose voices don't have that platform and to give people fucking money. That's it. No, you don't speak up for them. You give them the fucking platform.
Yeah.
Give it to them. Because like I think a lot of people think they're a lot smarter and a lot fucking, I don't know. There's a real self-righteousness to a lot of shit that I just don't, it's just not my brand. But that's fun.
Here's a really mild version of, I think, what you mean. I interviewed Weird Al Yankovic's guitar player, who's also a Hawaiian slack key guitar player, a Grammy-winning Hawaiian slack key. And he's not Hawaiian.
Hell, wow.
But he like moved there a long time ago, learned the music, learned the culture, and now they invite him to the like annual Slack Key Hawaiian festival, and he's revered by all the native Slack Key players. And then he said the only people that have ever said that it was cultural appropriation were people that had nothing to do with Hawaii or Hawaii's culture or anything. It was like people trying to speak for them.
Exactly.
And it just didn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. But
So in that spirit, what are some of the things that are specifically pissing you the fuck off right now? I want to take the floor.
Oh, this fucking war that just started and
holy shit.
The Epstein files, just like the whole evolution of everything and just seeing how they're trying to spin it is like fucking infuriating and nothing's being done. And
by anybody.
Yeah, like people are angry, people are posting about it, but the people who have the most power to hold those people involved accountable are probably have something to gain from all these people's power, so they're not gonna fucking say shit. Yeah,
they're part of the status quo.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Is there anything else specifically that's pissing? I just want to like give y'all a chance to say what's pissing you off.
Oh. Yeah, I think there's a war on poor people right now, a class war. I think there's a war on trans people right now. That's very sad as well. Yeah, it's just not a good time to be in any kind of position of, it just sucks. Yeah. It sucks. A lot of people have really hard days, and I don't think there's going to be anything gained from us talking shit about it or saying anything. I just think I think that the best thing is for people to check on their neighbors and build a sense of community. And I think we get very attached to these things, and those things don't really matter and they don't do anything. You're just creating a more of a chaos and more noise. And you can really get out there in your community, and maybe you don't have the same total ideas as other people around you, but you're at least showing them that you're a part of it, and you're contributing and you're helping people who are in so much need. I met a woman recently, her feet were swollen because she had to get on heart medication. She had swollen feet, and all she had was a pair of flip-flops. And All she wanted was a pair of shoes. So it's, you might not be able to stop a war in Iran, but you can get out there and hold a food drive. You can get out there and go down to the campments and hand out food like Miss Shirley. There's lots of things you can do. You're not powerless.
Yeah. Are there any organizations that you know are?
I mean,
that
a
you-
fucking
that you-
organization, really,
Yeah.
you can do shit for yourself in small town.
Yeah.
Food Not Bombs.
Food Not Bombs is that's
Food
who
Not Bombs,
I
you're looking
always
for something
recommend.
that isn't religiously affiliated or government affiliated. I think they do a lot of good because you don't need ID, you don't need anything to go and get a nice meal. If you work at a restaurant or you throw away a lot of pizza, figure out how you can get that pizza to most people at the end of the night. I used to work at a restaurant, we'd give out pizzas all the time. At the end of the night, we did slices. Things like that. They seem little. They seem, oh, fuck. But animal shelters, they need help too. There's just so many ways that you can turn this fucking thing off and actually help others and create a more harmonized, more community space for everyone. And we think we're fucked because everything's expensive and it sucks. But like the people who are at the very bottom of the reg, they're having a really fucked up time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that shit don't have any fucking, does not discriminate. Everybody can literally fall through this crack and end up under a bridge or living in a tent. It's not, does not discriminate. So I think people need to remind themselves how privileged they are, and they need to get out here and help other people, because this is really, that's what's really scary, is people are so distracted by all this bullshit.
Well, and I think one of the reasons for that, and I think it's by design too, is like the loss of third spaces.
It's capitalism. It's all fucking capitalism. Root of fucking evil, man.
But I do think rock and roll shows give like people with like minds a third space, even if it's a temporary one, a scheduled one. I do think it brings people together in a way that is
and
like
I've
really
done tours
important.
where we hit out harbor extra supplies and shit. You
They
know?
always have them here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Trump wanted to take credit for that bullshit because all the fucking overdose. It's like, fuck you. That's some grassroots shit.
Yeah.
Those are people out
100%.
here caring about people.
I
And
know-
that should be a great example of what the fuck can happen.
I know people that have
You know
been
what I
doing it for 20 years, and to the point where at first they were afraid they were going to go to jail for doing it and handing out Narcan and shit. Like, it's really scary.
Yeah, man. Whatever you could do to take a foot off of somebody's neck. But I hope that fuck capitalism, fuck music for fucking the sake of fucking being rich or famous is trash. So we're out here to empower people. We're out here to inspire people. We're out here to give people relief from the fucking rigmarole of fucking having to exist in this fucked up planet. And
Like, thank you. Like, genuinely, seriously, thank you. Because I think, like, and I'm not alone here. Concerts right now are, like, literally the only thing we have to look forward to a lot of the time. There's not much else. Except, what do I have ticket? What's my next ticket?
I'm glad to hear that.
Like, and I know I'm not alone there. Like, I just left Athens, where lots of people, you've been to the Heathens Homecoming. All those people are like that. And
really nice people.
so how do you channel all that into the music in a productive way? Because I feel like you did a really amazing job of like, taking that anger and like, talking about how you can be productive about it now. So like just now, how does that translate into your music? Or is it just fuck everything? Or is it just about being angry?
I think, you know, anything that you do creatively, I think you should hope that it goes to the right place, and you just hope that it reaches somebody who really needs it. We have people come to our shows and just say, it felt so good to see women empowered, playing music and fucking being free to create, and that makes you feel really good. So I think, again, just the act of us existing is a political, and it's not fun all the time to be that way.
No, I'm sure it's
but
not.
It is a fact. And I think more people should be upset, and I hope that more of the music that you make isn't just for likes and shares. It's something that you're getting out here in these streets. And like I said, this tour is great because we didn't have we had a couple holes to fill, and we got to go play in DIY spaces and places where, we never had a show before, and get to fucking really fucking do some good work and lift up people's spirits. And last night was like, oh, pay if you can. And that's cool. It's that kind of shit. It's money doesn't fucking matter. It's not even fucking real. You know what I mean? There's no gold standard anymore.
It's
literal
never
paper.
been as fake as it is now. It's like so fake.
It's no, and we're all. It's real hard to be poor in this country. It's really hard to be old in this country. It's really hard to be an artist in this country. It's really hard to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just think my anger is my anger. I own my anger. I control my anger. I do my anger real well. But yeah, I think just giving people that opportunity to throw themselves around a room and feel somebody else screaming into a microphone, I think that's going to do what it needs to do. Yeah, I think more people should be angry.
Have there been times in the last few years where y'all have felt unsafe on the road because of the fact that you're inherently political?
Fuck me, man. Shit, really.
I'm scared of
lady
you a
last
little bit,
night,
personally. So like,
no, this bartender lady last night, man, and I don't even think about this shit. I walk around all the time and I think about this shit. Yeah, I got a face that's good for punching. Yeah, I do look like I've been to prison, and I haven't. But, yet. But, you know, the bartender chick last night, she was from Puerto Rico. Her family's from Puerto Rico. She was born here as in Puerto Rico, whatever. But there were 15 cops outside that bar last night because someone got tased. She wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on because she's running this establishment. She's a fucking bartender. She's uplifting this neighborhood. She's creating a space for people. And it's very nice. Yeah. She wants to go out there and figure out what's going on. The cops won't even fucking talk to her or tell her what the fuck is going on. And she came back and she was like, it's because color my skin. It's because I'm a fucking brown woman. And I was like, damn, all I could do is really hug her. But it's fucked up. That's fucked up. The woman's running a business in a neighborhood that really needs a good business. Yeah. And somebody upright who's trying to do some shit. And this woman is trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And yeah, it's just deplorable. So fuck me. If I feel really, I have a knife. Like, I'll stab you. But yeah, like, that shit's fucked up.
And you're pointing out, I think y'all probably get to see a lot more of America than the average Joe.
It's like pulling a fucking bandit off. You're totally fucking, but yeah, just the lack of accountability, the lack of people caring about other humans and their well-being and respecting people because you would want to receive respect if you were in that position is fucking bullshit.
This idea that might is right has returned in such a scary way on a global scale.
Everyone's eating too much meat, man. They're all jacked up on red meat and fucking, fucking Celsius and fucking.
I got off that Celsius shit. I was one of those people though. I will tell you.
They're fucking only grasping for straws. The patriarchy is grasping for straws. They want to. They're becoming a parody of themselves. It's hilarious. It's not hilarious. No. It's so scary.
I mean, the only way
it's real.
It would be hilarious.
It has to be hilarious, or you would
said it. Where have all the cowboys gone? They're gone, bitch. Yeah. Get over it.
Yeah.
I think for me, I have to find it hilarious, or I would just cry all the time, like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you often put humor into your music as well. Is that intentional, or is it like, or does it come out like you're like, oh, that was funny?
I think I don't know. I'm just an artist. I can't remember who said it, but it's the only thing worse than taking yourself too seriously or something is.
Oh.
Yeah. What is that?
The only thing worse than not being taken seriously is to be taken too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be levity to rock and roll. And,
sure.
And I'm a funny bitch.
Absolutely.
I've had a very hard life. Fucked up shit.
That usually goes hand in hand.
Yeah, so, it's like, I'm very grateful I have a sense of humor. And I've always, not as much anymore, just because I'm really having fun playing these new songs. But I've always infused a little humor into my set and talk shit between songs. And some people come just for the banter. And hey, I don't care. Their money's green.
Yeah.
Even if it is fake.
I've just pissed off a lot of bandmates saying dumb shit on stage. No, I just am like trying to be really careful because I love these girls. But yeah, and I really should say how brave it is of them to be out here. Because I've been doing this shit a long time. I'm used to it. They're babies in a lot of ways in rock and roll years. And they're out here with this crazy bitch who's been touring for 20 years in a fucking Ford Econoline, sleeping on cots and fucking, being out here. And you do feel very vulnerable. And you do have to deal still with so much bullshit. And for people in their generation who usually gets pretty instant gratification via these boxes, for them to be out here trying to really live life and experience things, that's pretty fucking dope. And I'm here for it. If they want to ride, let's ride.
Till the wheels fall off, baby.
Well, I know y'all were with the band last year. When did you join? Because I know y'all have been with the band at least
A couple of years.
At least 2 years, yeah. Because I don't remember a time seeing y'all play where you weren't, but
God, I wish that were true for me too.
I joined 2.5 years ago.
okay. So I guess maybe the
2023.
first time I
veteran
saw you,
now.
I did not.
Yeah, let's go.
I guess I didn't see you at Flickr. You weren't with.
No,
them,
I've
but-
only
wasn't
played
that
here
far.
in Tallahassee. This is
Oh
my
no!
second
First time I
here.
saw y'all was in Athens.
Yeah, she was up before July.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I saw you at the 40 watt, but I
Yeah.
also saw you the year before at
That was
Flickr.
a ripper at the 40 That was a ripper.
Yeah, that was. I think that's when I fell in love with y'all for real.
Yeah,
for real.
well, you're gonna hang out for the set tonight. You're gonna see
Oh,
what
yeah.
happens when you stick with some shit. For
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I mean, yeah.
Tinkerbell, you say how long you've been in the band?
A year and a half or so.
Okay.
Give or take.
Okay.
She's almost a veteran.
So you were here last time I
Thanks.
saw you, but
If you can make it past 2 years of touring with me,
word.
you're a hard bitch.
But people are starting to see you play with them for the second and third time now.
They're
So
coming back
that's-
for seconds. They're coming back for thirds.
They're still hungry.
Yeah. No, no, it's some of the most fun I've ever had on stage. So I
It
say if
shows.
you haven't seen Thelma The Sleaze in a while and you thought, oh, now get back in the room, motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Watch what
Fuck
my
yeah.
girls can do. Watch what my squirrels can do. You know?
And the idea that I'm not staying for this set tonight is absurd.
I mean,
Sorry.
I've been doing this shit too long to take anything too personally.
Well, that's fair, but yeah, I'm very excited. I like super
Yeah,
fucking excited.
we're
I've had a
excited.
ticket.
Yeah, we've done pretty okay in Tallahassee for the last couple of years. And
I've
everybody
seen the
in
last
Tallahassee
few
knows
weeks.
I chose Tallahassee over Pensacola, and
Hell
I've
yeah.
kept my end of the bargain. Okay, I say fuck Pensacola, and I always come to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
And I hope that means something to you, Tallahassee.
It does. I'm thrilled that
Yeah.
you showed
I
Tallahassee
mean, it was
some
such
love.
a great drive through the Panhandle. We went through one city, it smelled like pee and poop. And then we went through another city, and it smelled like fresh buttermilk biscuits. You don't get that kind of contrast anywhere else.
I'm gonna guess.
It's a unique place.
I'm gonna guess Ocala and Madison. No, Monticello.
I'm not going to
I don't
say
No,
that.
that's fine. I don't
kiss
care.
and tell. But yeah.
Them cowards on the other side of the river. I don't care.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't expect this to be such a fiery interview.
Yeah.
Really kept me on my toes.
This has been fucking awesome. I really, really appreciate
I'd burn my bra right now, but I'm not wearing one. But yeah.
When's the record gonna come out? I know you say you have to mix it still and stuff. Maybe do a little bit
You
of.
know, music as a commodity, it just ruins it for me.
Okay,
I
cool.
I've had a lot of situations where I've built things up and
Yeah,
promoted
yeah.
them, and it's just debilitatingly, devastatingly disappointing when, shit doesn't happen. But right now, this record is a secret, and I have it, and it's mine.
I don't even have to
You
release
know?
this if y'all
you
if y'all want to
should.
keep it
You
a secret.
should.
You know.
Cowgirls From Heck, it's gonna change shit. All right.
Oh yes.
It's gonna change shit around.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Heck yes.
exactly.
And
Golly
Yeah.
gee whiz.
That should be our merch. Heck yes.
ideally, we're gonna
Love
put
that
it
shit.
out this year. Ideally, but we got to make a lot of money, and we want to do it on our own. I do. They don't care. I'm gonna be fine with it. But I want to make it all on my own. I want to pay for it all by myself and just not have to deal with any bullshit. Yeah, I think it ruins it to put it out. So for now, I'm just really enjoying playing the songs
Cool.
and
Fuck yeah.
having fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
heck yeah,
exactly.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, I think they are too. Yeah,
Cool.
and yeah, We might record 2 more records and then put them all out at once. Who knows?
Whoa.
You never know.
You could put you could record 3 records and then put them out in reverse order that you recorded them.
We'll ask Pepper. Maybe we'll put
Nice.
like months in front of Pepper the cat, and we'll be like, "Do you want us to put it out in September, November, October, whatever?"
Yeah.
And then
she'll go like,
whichever one she paws, that's when we'll put it out.
that's a good idea.
I actually
Let
think
her
You
do
guys
that.
co-sign that check.
Yeah, notarized.
I think that has to be how it's
Now
decided
it's
now. I think
decided.
yeah.
Pepper, we brought you treats. We brought you toys.
An
Please tell
offering.
us. Please tell us,
tell
Pepper.
us, Pepper. She's so wise.
But yeah.
She's so smart.
Also, please, when it's cold, make sure you check there's no cats in
Yes.
your engine. Always honk your horn. Make sure there's no cats. That's why we took
Yeah,
Pepper, because
yeah.
it was very cold, and it's really sad what happens to K-cats if they get under an engine to stay warm. So check your cars for cats, friends.
Yeah.
And
All you guys at
take some
home.
beefaroni to the food bank.
Do those things.
Beefaroni to the food bank. Is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap this up?
Just come see us on tour.
Yeah.
And bring 3 friends. And if you haven't sent someone your favorite Thelma The Sleaze song today and said, "Have you heard this Thelma The Sleaze song?" Try singing it. See what happens. You might brighten their day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost guarantee you will.
Yeah.
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 Thank y'all so much. for
Dude,
doing
thank
this.
you so much.
This is so great.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on your podcast.
No, no.
Congrats. Thanks a
And,
bunch. Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank y'all. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a great talk with Thelma and the Sleaze. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. Make sure you catch them on the road. There's links to all of their socials and everywhere you can find them. They also just released some great new t-shirts that are available on their website. They're kick-ass and cat-themed. I hope to see y'all at Phipps Farm on April 11th. Hope to see y'all up in Athens next month. Hope to see you somewhere. Thanks for listening, y'all. I have launched a Patreon. Just if you want a way to support the show, there's a link in the description for that. Hit subscribe, hit like. Those are free ways to do it as well. So I really appreciate y'all listening. We'll see you next week.